Hey everybody, it's the Agate Maniac here with Punk Rock Crystals. We're going to cut open some agates today. I've got some Botswana agates that we'll look at here in just a second. Where I'll show them to you before we cut them. I'll show you a little bit of the cutting process, and then we'll look at what they look like inside, which is going to be a surprise. No one's ever seen the inside of these before, so I'm pretty excited. And here's what we're going to be working on today. We got these 5 agates picked out. See, look, this guy. It's pretty. It's got a face showing there, a little bit of a face, but you can see it's going to be a little bit of orange or red inside. So that should be a good one. We got this guy here. You can see a little bit of banding right there. So it'll be nice because I'll be able to get probably 2 pieces out of this one. This one, I don't know what's going to be. It looks cool. It's got some staining there, some rusting. It's got a lot of white quartz areas, but I also see a lot of dark areas, which should be fun. We got this guy picked out. You can see a little bit of eye inside of there. So, I mean, I can tell for sure there's going to be some banding in there. It'll just be a matter of what it turns out as. And finally, we've got this guy, who's going to be a fun one. It's nice and dark colored. I see a little bit of banding here on the outside, but I also see a lot of this kind of white and dark and maybe even some red shading inside, so that should cut open really nicely. We'll go take a look. All right, we just got done cutting these Botswana agates, so we're going to take a look and see what we've got. All right, I've got the agates out here on the table. You can see I've got some water to rinse them off in. So I'm going to rinse them off camera. And then you ready? Here we go for the big reveal. Oh, wow. That is gorgeous. Some of these Botswana agates just have an amazing red or peach center to them. So you can see that's what this one's got, with a lot of white banding. I can see some parallax in there where it's kind of looks 3D, and then there's also some cool inclusions. There's a lot of these white little inclusions, look like tiny little pieces of rice or something in there. So that's going to be gorgeous when I get that polished up. Our next one. Oh, nice. That one's cool. A lot of these are gray, so they don't necessarily have a wow factor of some of the other types of rocks. You can see we're getting some sunlight through there, so it shows that it's fairly thin. I'm not getting the cleanest cuts. As you could probably see, I'm using a tile saw. I want to be using a rock saw, which is what I'm hopefully going to be, accomplishing as I do more of these videos, is get a cool rock saw. This one actually looks a little better on the outside. This one might be worth polishing up this outer area to make a nice little pendant out of it. It's got a much wider banding range than the inside. You just never know, but that one's got a really cool face already showing, so that might actually be the best use of that one, is to kind of polish up this outside piece rather than the inside. All right, let's take a look at the next one here. All right, this one's really white on the outside, so a lot of quartz out here. You can see, but we could also kind of see in here a little bit. You can see some dark probable bands in there, and then a lot of kind of these bubbles. Well, let's take a look. Oh, wow, that is awesome. It's got a double banding centers with the right and the left side. This is really cool. And you can see, let's put it back together, I like to see. So there's where the face came in. That was the only little face I had on this one, was right here. So as I open it up, you can see where that is, but then I had no idea what was going on with the white quartz farther down. But that really is gorgeous. And these will clean up. You can see a lot of saw marks on these. They're going to take a little bit of extra work on the, I do have an all you need flat lap. So those will look pretty good as I get a little bit more done there. On to the next one. This one's cool. It's another one where you can see through the outside, so you can kind of see through the outer layer. And you can see we've got something going on in there. Let's see what that is. Oh wow, I'm actually going to switch them. There we go. There we go. So open it back up. There's the only face we had showing for sure. So we knew we were going to get a face there. And then we could see the other one in there, but that's really stunning to see it like this. And these are the type that'll polish up nicely right next to each other, so you could really use these for any type of jewelry purpose and have two matching pairs. Finally, the last one of our Botswana agates today. This one's cool. I don't know what to expect here. It's neat. We had a tiny little face showing, and then you can see some color coming through there. I see a lot of colors in here. I see a lot of white, and it's so dark that it's hard to know what's going to happen, but let's take a look. Oh wow, that is amazing. You can see it's cut a little rough there, so I need to smooth that piece out, but wow, it just looks like a ghost or something inside there. The banding, especially on this one, like all it has is that one little ghost band. This one you can see a little bit more face, but definitely some good reds in there. I not only see the red on the center, but I also see some red here around the top. And it's drying out a little bit as I talk about it, but you can see there's some little red kind of going around the top there. So these will both be good ones to clean up a little bit more and maybe throw them in the polisher or maybe face polish to try to get some better results. So thank you all so much for watching today. You know, if you enjoyed watching this, please subscribe to the channel. Punk Rock Crystals, I hope to be doing a lot more of these and hopefully get a better saw, hopefully get some better equipment. And I love cutting these rocks open and seeing what's inside. It's one of nature's mysteries. So thank you so much. Bye.